What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and I'm back with a little quick insert. I wanted to make a little video to update you guys and catch everybody up on what's going on and the game plan moving on and moving forward before we get into the video. So, first of all, this one was dedicated to all the Wingans. I appreciate you guys for coming on board and helping reinvigorate this new phase of what I've been doing. So, just to kind of give some updates to it, on Patreon, we have a tier where our patrons can get a requested video once a month on our highest tier. And shout out to Peter. This is something that he's recommended for, we've been watching this for like the last 4 or 5 months. To make a long story short, we've been doing 2 sagas per month. So that's why I say we're going literally into the Ithaca Saga, which is the last saga over on our Patreon. And 3 or 4 months ago, I was gonna put out the very first saga. So I put out a poll on the channel. I usually like to put something out there to get a feel of what my current subs will be wanting to watch. And it was overwhelming disapproval, so I never put it out. But last week, I just said, you know what, fuck it. I really have been loving this musical, and I feel like the community of people that love it as well will find me and we'll all enjoy it together. And you guys more than showed up, so I really appreciate you guys. Now, I want you to pay close attention to this. So following this insert, we're going to be watching the Cyclops Saga together. That's immediately following the Troy Saga. All of you guys know that, so I won't go into deep explanation on it. But I wanted to give something, this and moving forward, it will all be posted on our second channel. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this second channel is based purely on our movie and TV show reactions. Over this side, we're going to be focusing on, we'll be doing our musical movies like our Les Mises and Grease and Hairspray, all types of things, Dreamgirls, things of that nature. And that fits into the same narrative of what this has become. This is not just storytelling and music. I mean, this is not just music, but it's very pure storytelling, and it's really broken down into movie format. So pay attention to this. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on this channel. I hope that all of you guys that subscribed over to the other channel will subscribe to this one and help us continue to grow towards that goal. Now, we're on the road to 1,000 because we're trying to get this channel monetized, and I appreciate you guys for your continued support and helping us thus far. We have a lot of amazing content coming, and like I said, the QR code to our Patreon is right here for all of you guys who want to go up and catch up before what I'm about to say. Make sure you scan that if you want to go catch up on everything that we've done all the way up until the Ithaca Saga. But what I'm going to do is, once we finish up the Ithaca Saga, what I'm going to do is I'm going to meld it all together and make one long movie reaction. It's going to be maybe 2-3 hours long, and it's going to be every single saga. And for that reason, I'm going to post that big movie musical reaction on this channel. It's more applicable to what we're building here, the content we're going to be making moving forward. So that's why I say I want you guys to subscribe over here and stay tuned. Yes, I do know that Jorge's working on some stuff moving forward, and we will be doing that on this channel as well whenever that comes into fruition. But this whole anthology will be over here in one long form. So the Cyclops Saga will more than likely be the last one that we put out now. So make sure you guys subscribe, show love to this video, help us get pushed into the algorithm so more people can come join the family. That way, when I put out the full length thing, it'll be something for you guys over here to just straight up enjoy. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I explained it well, but that's going to be coming within the next few weeks. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Join the family, stay over here with us, and plus every other musical reaction, and plus we have a lot of really dope movies for all of you guys who are in the movies, but you guys that are specifically thespians, people who love theater, people who love musicals, people who love that type of artistic expression, we will be having reactions to those things. I think we're going to be doing Hamilton here soon as well, but we're going to be doing all of those things here on this channel. So I hope that makes more sense. And that explains why I'm kind of segueing to have you guys come over here. It's not just for the sake of moving you around, but I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now let's go back in time and watch the Cyclops Saga. Enjoy. 5. What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and we back with the second saga of Epic the Musical. So this is the Cyclops Saga, I believe it is. Yes, this is the Cyclops Saga, and I did my due diligence before starting the video. Apparently this does pick up in the last part where Odysseus was having a conversation with Athena, and she was challenging him on developing a heart for people and a heart for things outside of war and destruction, and just that feeling of confliction that he was dealing with. Now I'm excited to get right back into this. So I'll say this before I get started. As always, part 1 and every part of this saga moving on forward will be out early on our Patreon, and if it's something that does well from the beginning, we'll have it coming over to YouTube progressively. But shout out to Peter for the recommendation. I put the QR code to my Patreon right here if you want to check it out and stay ahead of the curve. It's always early access, and sometimes depending on the copyright issues, it may be streaming exclusively on our Patreon. So make sure you scan that to stay in tune and up to date with everything that we got going on. But without further ado, let's get right into the second saga. This is Polyphemus. That's what we're going to call it. Let's get right into it. All right, let's do it.
Over here!
Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet. It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food?
Oh, the Cyclops.
Hey there.
The fucking setup.
We're just travelers. We come in peace.
You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep.
How would I know that?
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. The trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see, a gift from you and a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
For your gift, I've one to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What?
What Watch out!
Oh shit. Oh yeah, the next part is called Survive. See, all right, let's get right into it. What I think is really cool and is playing more deeply into the parable. Athena doesn't like the fact that he's developing a heart for people. Pleiades is his friend that's basically just teaching him how important it is to have human compassion and how it's more important to give instead of take. I like the fact that the Cyclops, although he is a supernatural monster, even understands the message that Pleiades was trying to explain to Odysseus. It's like he basically reaffirmed it by saying, you know, you reap what you sow. At the end of the day, y'all came in here in a place where you're not from, where you don't belong, and took from me. Now I'm going to take your life from you. Every action that you put into place has an equal or opposite reaction. That's just the law of life, you know. So to see a situation where even a monster can understand how important it is to move with consideration, move with care and understanding, instead of just doing things to show that you got the biggest in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be a swinging contest. Everything isn't about being the strongest and most feared warrior in the world. Although that's what Athena raised him to believe and understand, this is a humbling experience because it shows that there's different sides to life and there's different perspectives that come into play whether you believe them or not. I think sometimes people think and believe that the world revolves around you and works based on your value system and what you believe in. But sometimes life is harsh and it'll force you to see another perspective, even if you never cared to. And I think he's in that situation with, although it wasn't his idea to go there, they were led there by the Lotus people, and they were led there by the people and ultimately sent to die. I wonder if they're being controlled by Hades, or are they being controlled by the Cyclops and they're trained? Because I know the food they eat have mind control powers, that they have like predetermined responses that have them send food and whoever dares to come to the island to die, or I wonder how deep it gets. But this next part is called Survive. Let's get right into it.
My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach. And if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support. So draw out your sword. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on me now. Defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day. So fight, fight, fight. Surround him. Surround him. Attack from behind. Keep distance in mind and stay in his blind spot and strike his heels. Strike the heels. Show him that we're deadly. Exhaust him. Exhaust him. Don't let him get close. He's strong but he's slow. He can't land a blow if we're out of reach. Find a breach. Stand up and fight for your lives. 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. Push forward! We must live through this day, so fight, fight, fight. Captain.
Is Pleiades dead?
He's got a club. He's got a club! What are our orders? Captain! Captain! Captain!
You've heard me enough. 600 lives I'll take, 600 lives I'll break, and when I kill you, then my fate is over. You're dying here and now. Escape is not allowed. You won't live through this day now. Die.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. The next part is called Remember Them. But what I love about them is I love that it leans so heavily on the theme of you reaping what you sow. I like the fact that Odysseus was trying to double down and renounce whatever feelings of humanity and consideration that he was starting to feel after, his situation with the Trojan horse and killing Hector's son. I like the fact that he was trying to double down and revert back to what he learned from Athena, revert back to everything he's known, and not really give himself the ability to grow and evolve, because the time frame that he's living in and the circumstances of him being a leader in this situation, he can't afford to live based on a moral compass. He has to be a stern leader, a strong leader, somebody that has discernment and can make decisions to ensure that we all survive. But I like the fact that Pleiades, being a person that taught him the new perspective and new lesson, was the first to go. That was the eye opener, and that was your instant karmic energy. Like, you doing what you did had to have some repercussions at some point, and you're being forced to deal with losing the very people that you're trying to liberate. That's some poetic shit. I already like what y'all doing. And it seems as though, it was a lesson that he was meant to live with and carry, because he gave them a battle strategy. They did it to their fullest ability. Then the Cyclops went into fight back mode and killed everybody except for Odysseus. And with him being the last person, instead of him dying, that's when the Cyclops fell. So no, I won't kill you, but I'm going to send you with this message. So you have to carry that weight. He's starting to learn what it feels like for his moral compass to be weighed on, for him to have to live with the weight of his decisions, and for the first time have to question himself on if he's where he's supposed to be and doing what he's supposed to be doing. I love the fact that it's teaching him all different lessons, and they're being forced on him the way that it does in natural life. Life has a way of forcing you to learn new things. Whether or not you want to change, life will change you at times. This next one is called Remember Them.
We must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed Lotus in his wine. Mark my words now, this is not the end.
Did they control them?
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all our hands on this club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen a stub and turn it to a giant spear. Let's kill him. His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Yes, sir. Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain.
No!
hurts you?
Hide.
Who hurts you?
Captain, we should run.
Wait.
Who hurts you?
Captain, please.
Wait.
It was nobody. Nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Go away,
He's
bitch!
still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
No.
Yeah, boss up!
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't.
Hey Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus!
I love that. I love that through that moment he learned to have the strength to, because let's just use Athena as a metaphor for his nature. I like that they're using Athena, although in this sense she's a literal character, but we're going to use him as a metaphor for everything that he's known, everything that he's always been, and the person that he's trying to escape from. Not in terms of fully escaping and not being that king and that strong and stern figure that they need, but him taking back control and power of his own life and being willing to have discernment enough to make the decisions that are the most applicable to where they are in this situation. I like the fact that the story and the parable is drawing you to understand that not every situation requires the exact same version of you. You have to have some sense of adaptability. You have to know what matters, and you have to know the right way to lead with different perspectives. The way that you lead is different with every situation. Sometimes the strength of restraint shows a lot more strength than attacking and murdering somebody. So I like the fact that he dismissed his nature and basically took on a whole new perspective. And I also like that he was popping shit. So, yeah. The last part is called My Goodbye. Let's get into it. Ew.
You were reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can attest.
Hey!
Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned you, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't cross the line. This way, when all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. This way, you won't disappoint me. This way, you won't waste my time. This way, I'll close the door. Consider this is my goodbye.
That's just like you, why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful and vain, unlike you. Every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a title? Daddy God is the land. If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you, I saw you as a friend. But now we're done this way. You're out of my head now. This way, you won't plague my life this way. When all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind. This way, you get what you wanted this way. You can save your time this way. You close the door and have your damn goodbye.
You're not looking for a mentor, I'm not looking for a friend. I mistook you for a general, what a waste of effort spent.
At least I know what I'm fighting for, while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone!
One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you might understand. One day, but not today. For after all, you're just this day you sever your own head. This day you cut the line. This day you lost it all. Consider this as my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye.
First off, I love it, man. I love that it's bringing the story and the parable all full circle. All of the lessons that he's learned since them hiding in the Trojan horse and invading Troy. I love how they brought it all full circle. I love that they're using Athena as, like I said before, a metaphor for who he's always been, all that he's known, the type of person that he's trying to grow from. Not in terms of losing who it is and the lessons that he learned from Athena, but growing a level of discernment to understand when different leadership styles need to come into play. And I think that showed a lot, because even when after Pleiades died and they stabbed the Cyclops in the eye and etc., although he was panicked and he had a moment of shock, he snapped back into the offense. He snapped back into understanding and knowing what he needs to do as far as battle strategy to help the remaining men that he's in charge of survive. I'll deal with my turmoil. I'll deal with everything once I get out of here. But right now I have to make sure that I make the right calls and put us all in position so that we can all still make it home to our family. Even down to the small detail of when they poured him the wine and dropping the lotus into the wine to placate the Cyclops, but also giving him a false name so that when the monster's companions came to come and check and possibly be in a position to avenge him after getting his eyes stabbed out, he said nobody. And without really taking into consideration what that meant, his companions was like, well, if nobody did anything to you, shut the fuck up then. And they left. And they were able to get out. But after leading them into victory and being able to get out of there, I love that it took him into like inside of his mental turmoil. That whole song of My Goodbye seems like it takes place internally. It's his battle with himself and understanding that there are multiple sides to me, and that's okay. It's okay for me to be compassionate. It's okay to be understanding. It's okay to listen and understand that some people can have better ideas and strategies in certain situations than I do. Because at the end of the day, a good leader always starts off as a good follower. The fact that they were able to give that emotion and show that I'm not willing to stay who I've always been, I have to grow. And the fact that it's given that level of humanity and showing us all, because we all stress about wanting to be perfect and wanting to do everything in a timely fashion or feeling like we're running out of time. But that song lets us know we're all just human. regardless of wanting to be able to run like machines and do everything we want to be able to do to progress through life as fast as we can, we're only human. We have emotions we have to process. We have relationships we have to heal. We have internal issues we have to heal. We have relationships we have to nurture. We have just to gain a better understanding of who we are as multifaceted people. There's no such thing as a one-layer person, even if they put on a mask and shield and making it seem like they're inconsiderate. Everybody has some level of feelings, you know, apart from the psychotics and sociopaths. Yeah, but I'm talking about the average, just human person. We all deal with levels of confliction. We all deal with back and forth. We all deal with overthinking. And I like that they're giving Odysseus so much humanity and letting him know that there's more to life than just being a warrior. Sometimes being a warrior is knowing when to restrain. I think this is amazing, and I'm looking forward to getting into the next saga. If you're enjoying this, let's get this video to at least 500 likes. Let me know y'all enjoying it. Comment down below. Let me know if I'm on point and y'all kind of are getting the same themes and messages that I'm getting, or let me know what you're taking away from it if it's something different. The last thing, y'all know we've been extending the olive branch for all up-and-coming artists. If you make film, if you write poetry, if you paint, do photography, whatever type of art it is that you do, if you enjoy the way art is broken down and interpreted on this channel, and you have art that you like to hear a new perspective on, we keep our email in the description box down below. Make sure you reach out via email, and let's see how we can pay it forward. At the end of the day, you guys have been blessing us so much. It's only right that we do what we can to help get your art in front of more eyes. Once again, I'm a big advocate for the fact that all of the best art is on its way up. So make sure you stay encouraged, stay hungry, and stay grinding. You never know when your chance is coming, so stay ready. But until next time, I go by the name of 5, and this was Saga 2, Cyclops. And until next time, peace. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Like everything I said in the beginning, I won't have to reiterate it, but after this is all said and done, after we do the Ithaca Saga, which I have a very big surprise coming for you, make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I have a very big surprise, but after we're finished, I'm going to put all of the sagas together to make one big, long movie reaction, and we're going to put it all on this channel. So make sure you guys stay tuned, join the family, help push us into the algorithm. It means the absolute world. And if you did enjoy this Cyclops reaction, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you stay tuned for when we put that out, but also so you stay tuned for all of the musical and movie reactions, TV reactions, all of those things that we'll have coming out. It's going to be exciting, and I'm beyond excited to have you guys here. You're a very supportive community, so for that, I appreciate you being so welcoming and having me come into it. I appreciate all of the compliments, all of the love. It means the absolute world. Again, I'll put the QR code to the Patreon right here if you don't want to wait. If you just want to go watch everything else before I put it out here, scan that QR code. Shout out to all of our beautiful patrons for your continued support, as well as all of our recent patrons that have been coming because of watching this with me. That means the absolute world. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you'll go check that out for exclusive and full-length content for everything else that we've been doing. We've been doing a lot of movies. We got some musicals coming. We just did a drinking game version of Home Alone, which was amazing. I hope you guys will go check that out and participate with us. But until next time, shout out to all the Williams. I go by the name of 5, and that's all I got. I appreciate you guys as always. Peace.
How does this go? You wanna know? You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it slow. No need to rush.